on an illusionary level, Aryeh or Leo appears for most people living in the illusion as being a very negative month. But in essence, it's Menachem Av. In essence, it is Aryeh of the right column, a sharing month. The sharing of most energy. To the extent that Mashiach, the Messiah, is going to be born on that day. On Tet B'Av. In the month of Av. So there are two levels of understanding the same thing. And depending where you are, if you're in the level of illusion, things are of a disaster nature. If you're living, as the Zoar says, with the Chayot HaKodesh, know that this same month called Av is not a destructive month. It is on the contrary. It is a month that you can take the most advantage of because in that particular month, there is more energy coming forward. On that particular month, is so much energy is coming forward to the extent that the Mashiach or the Messiah is going to be revealed, is going to be born and revealed on that particular time. On the month of Av, it is like the whole atmosphere is electrified. It's electrified. It's in existence. It's heavy all around. There's no control, or you can't control it, but it exists. It's open. It's present. Why? Because as in the electric bulb, what is the pole which brings the light to the pole, to the bulb? The right pole or the left pole? Surprisingly enough, the manifestation of light in the bulb is brought by the right pole, not the negative pole, the positive pole. Scientists do not understand this crazy creation of Edison. While that's the way it works, the negative pole draws the energy into the bulb, but the actual lighting up of the bulb comes through the right pole, the positive pole, because the positive pole makes manifest energy in this world. Aryeh, Leo, is the manifestation of energy, and therefore there is always a lot of energy, and therefore the Messiah is going to be born in that month, because that's the month of enlightenment, that's the month of revealment, not in Taurus. In Taurus there is concealment. They're both heavy energy months. One is revealed and one is concealed. And now we have an answer to another question, and also when we question, why do all the planets revolve around the sun? What is the power of the sun? So Shabtai Danilo, in his commentary on the Sefer Yetzirah, explains it very simply. That the sun, and he may have taken a trip up there, but certainly not on a physical level, because physically any transport space vehicle approaching the sun, even by 20 million miles away from the sun, would be burned to a crisp. So obviously Shabtai Danilo must have had some secret spacecraft that could penetrate straight to the sun. And he tells us what the internal characteristic of the sun is. It is not hot. It is not cold. It is a complete, unified whole of all the elements. The sun itself is a completely unified whole. And the reason he says why all of the other planets revolve around the sun is because they are all clinging to try to get close to the sun to draw its energy. And we know even on the physical, corporeal level, without the sun, there is no life. The sun provides life for everything that exists, whether it's the vegetable kingdom, the human kingdom, the animal kingdom, even the inanimate kingdom, even the rock kingdom. The sun provides the life because it's an ever-present manifestation of energy. Therefore, all of the planets rotate to revolve around the sun. This is the power of the sun. This is the power that exists in Av. Therefore, it is called Av. When we ask why is it called Father, because it is the supporter. It is the supporter of life. So is the sun. It is the furnishing of energy. Therefore, it does not have two planets. Only has one, to indicate one unified whole. All of the other 5 planets that we said have rule over 2 planets. All the other 5 rule over 2 planets, not the sun, because the sun is one unified whole. And so within Leo, there is one unified whole. Yet we said, so that does that mean Leo is perfect? Yet we see so many negative attributes in Leo. Yes, because there is the physical level, the illusionary level, the level that says in this month temples are destroyed, in this month decrees of an inquisition is signed. Negative month, yes, on a physical corporeal level, ego, arrogancy, everything else of a negative value exists in Leo. However, on another level, or the spiritual level, that presence of the energy is beneficial. If you're not spiritual, you can't connect. If you've got ego, forget it. That means no matter whether you're born in the month of Leo, you're not born in the month of Leo, ego can never connect or permit a connection, as the Ari says, with the unified whole or the Et Ratzon of the cosmos. Never. The Ari could make that connection. And he made that connection because the Ari did not have the ego that normally would exist in a, and since he passed away in Av, we know he was born in Av. He did not have that kind of manifestation of arrogance and ego. And therefore, he could connect. Therefore, he could connect with the spiritual level, the real level, and therefore for the Ari, there was never a Churban. There was never a destruction. There was only Et Ratzon. Only Et Ratzon. Only a period of Ratzon, which means beneficence of the cosmos wishes to become expressed.